What's up, YouTube, and welcome to For Honor. This is a double achievement slash trophy guide and a overall collectible guide for Lore Master and Hooligan. This is for getting all of the collectibles in the single player campaign. We are not actually going to get either of those achievements or trophies in this video, as this is part one of a three-part series, I guess you could say. So for this video, we are going to be getting all 81 collectibles in the Knights campaign. Now, afterwards, I'm going to post the Vikings campaign and then the Samurai campaign, so feel free to follow along through the guides playlist and so on to get all of these with me. So we are going to start out with Chapter 1, Mission 1. This is in the Knight storyline, and this is Warlords and Cowards. I'm going to be doing this on the easy difficulty. However, you can do this on whatever difficulty you feel like. And in this mission, there are 14 total collectibles, 10 observables, and 4 breakables. Right here at the beginning of the mission, there are going to be 4 observables, so be sure to pick these up before heading on to your first fight. So first one is right there to our left. The next one is going to be directly in front of us, which is the commander. Then the third one is going to be to our right, which is one of the, I think it's a trebuchet, or is it a... No, it's a trebuchet, I think. I think that's what they're called. Anyways, that's your third one. And then finally, your fourth one is going to be the east wall, which is just right here. Continue forward a bit and you're going to have kind of a tutorial fight. After completing it, before progressing forward, be sure to get this observable, which is actually directly in front of you, and then turn around and get this observable just above you. After defending the courtyard, your next objective will be to reach the archers. You're going to need to make your way through some enemies. Just go ahead and chop through them. Since I'm doing this on easy, it's pretty easy. After making it through them, though, you'll head into this room. Before heading up the stairs, be sure to get the 2 observables in here and the 3 set of breakables. So there's our first observable in this room, and our second one is that statue. Then go ahead and take out this set of pots, and it'll drop like a pick-upable thing that gives you some steel. That's your first breakable. Your second one will be these pots right here, and then your third one will be these breakables right over here. After getting everything in this room, head on upstairs. This is all forward progression. And before continuing forward back outside, head to the right into the side room, and you will find these breakables, which are your last one for this mission. So go ahead and grab that. And then you can observe this shield, which is your 9th observable. And then your final one is located outside. It is just this wall right here to our right. Go ahead and observe that, and you are done with the collectibles in the first chapter, first mission of Knights. Our next mission is Chapter 1, Mission 2, and Stay Out. I'm going to be doing this again on easy difficulty. Once again, you can do it on whatever difficulty you want. And there are 5 observables and 5 breakables. This mission is a little bit more open rather than linear hallways, so I'll do my best to keep you on track with me. From the start here, after clearing out some enemies and making some forward progress and so on, you're going to be able to get this observable, which will be directly in front of you, just some burning wood. Then turn to your right and head up these stairs, and just to the right of this set of stairs will be your first breakables for this mission, so go ahead and take those out and make sure to pick up the thing that it drops. Then head up these stairs and there will be another breakable in the right side of this room here, just in the back. Go ahead and take those out and make sure to pick up the thing that drops, and that is your second breakable acquired. Then head over here, and before crossing, make sure to grab this observable right there. After that observable, continue forward, and you're going to have to clear out some enemies from this area and so on. After doing so, head over here and you're going to be able to take out these breakables right here, so go ahead and grab those, and that is our 3rd out of 5. Then head down the stairs and we're going to find some more breakables just kind of hanging out next to some rocks, so go ahead and take those out. And then from here, after getting the little thing that drops out of them, you're going to want to head to kind of the center of the battlefield, where there is a statue on the left side, which is a like bird, hawk, eagle thing. Go ahead and get that. From here, just turn to the right and you will see this ram. Go ahead and observe that. And then from here, we're going to head up to the final capture point. Do not capture it before picking up the final couple things. So head on up, don't take out the enemies here so that you don't actually capture it. Then go past all the enemies and take out these breakables right over here, which will be our fifth and final for the mission. And then from here, head out from this exit of this zone and go ahead and grab this observable, which is just the wall burning. Next up is Chapter 1, Mission 3, the Blackstone Legion. Again, I will be doing this on easy. You can do it on whatever difficulty you want. And there are 9 observables and 5 breakables in total, and this one is a bit more linear than the last mission. From the beginning of the mission, I recommend going ahead and taking out all the enemies up to the point where the commander is the only one left. Then come back to the beginning and get all of these collectibles as you see me doing so far. So after getting that breakable and that observable, head down here, you'll get another observable. Then just to your left will be yet another observable. And then continue forward some more, and you will find 2 more observables in this area. So go ahead and grab the observable right there, which is that banner, and then head on inside and you will get yet another observable, which is this skull thing that's supposed to, I think, scare away enemies or whatever. From here, head inside even further and you're going to find 2 more breakables. One is going to be right to the right here, and then the second one, after taking this one out, is going to be behind the main building where the commander is. So go ahead around here and around the side and grab this breakable. After grabbing this breakable, go ahead and kill the commander. After killing the commander, you will have your new objective and you'll be making your way out of the base towards this woodsy area. Go ahead and take out these breakables just outside the gate, and then right next to them is going to be our next observable. So go ahead and observe that. Then continue forward and grab this observable, which is again on the left side of the path. Head under this down tree, you will find 2 more observables and a breakable in this area, and you are done with this mission. So go ahead and grab that observable, this breakable, and finally 1 more observable right over here. Next up is Chapter 1, Mission 4, Valkenheim In Winter. We're going to be doing this on easy. Once again, you can do it on whatever difficulty you want, and there are 10 observables and 3 breakables. This mission kind of starts out open in this forest, and then as you get closer and closer towards the end, it becomes much more linear. Starting out in the forest, there's going to be a good number of enemies here, so I recommend just kind of fighting your way through them. There will also be 3 observables in this area. The first one is directly in front of you from where you spawn. Then the second one is going to be just over to the right after I take out these guys. Go over here and you'll see this statue that you can observe, and then just follow the path past some enemies and you should be able to get your 3rd observable in this area. A little further on, your objective will be to kill the catapult crews. You'll be able to observe that horn right there and then head on down the hill, and before making it onto the iced over lake, go ahead and get these breakables. Now make your way across the ice lake. An enemy will come to fight you. You can simply throw them off to the side like I do right there. There we go. And then observe this kind of Viking helmet sculpted thing in stone. After taking out the first catapult crew in that area, you will be able to find a breakable set of pots right over here, so go ahead and take them out. Further on, your objective will be to regroup with your army, and you'll be making your way across this wooden bridge. Go ahead and observe that bridge, and then go ahead and take out these breakable pots right over here. Finally, you will be storming the fortress, and your objective will be to reach the courtyard. We will find the rest of our observables in this area. There is our first one right there. Then if we turn over here, we can get another, and then there are just 2 more to go, the next one being the main gate right there, which we can observe. And then the last one, we are going to have to activate this bridge, which is all part of forward progression anyways, and then push our way across by killing off some enemies and so on. And one of the statues with the flames will be our final observable. So go ahead and observe that. Next up is Chapter 1-5 Sabotage. Again, doing it on easy, but you can do it on whatever difficulty you want. And there will be 10 observables and 5 breakables, and this is a very linear mission. From the beginning of the mission, I would recommend taking out some of the, or all of the enemies along your main path here, so you can just walk along and get these observables. Our first one is that statue right there. The second is going to be this dead scout right over here. Go ahead and observe that. And again, this is a pretty linear mission, so just go ahead and follow the path forward, and you will be able to find some more observables and a set of breakable pots along this first beginning path. Continue down here, and you will see this boat, which is another observable. Then just to the left of the boat is going to be a hanged body, which you can observe. And then just to the left of that is going to be a ship, which you can observe. And then behind the ship, you can go ahead and get the breakable pots, which is our first set of this mission. From here, the path remains pretty linear still, and again, you can either take out all the enemies, or if you want to be lazy like me, this character is actually pretty fast and can run and dodge past just about all of the enemies here. So just go ahead and run past them like I'm doing. You're going to find these two enemies standing next to some breakable pots. Go ahead and break those pots. And again, you can kill the enemies if you want, or you can play like me and just run past them like I'm doing. Continue up the path further, come across this bridge, and just keep going forward along this path. Again, very linear, can't really stray off too far. Continue up the ladder, up this path, past these enemies, and as you come over here, you're going to find another observable, which is just right there. So go ahead and observe that, and then turn around and head back towards those two enemies, but instead of going at them, turn left down this almost hidden passage, and then just to your right is going to be another observable, which is the front door. Then turn around and come over here, and you will find some more enemies with some breakable pots. Go ahead and take out those pots. Feel free to take out the enemies if you want, or ignore them like me. Then continue along the pathway, which is marked on the ground, and you will find another campsite with some more enemies. Go ahead and take out the breakable pots that are over in the corner right there. And then from here, again ignoring the enemies, continue forward into the base, and you're going to go ahead and take out this enemy by leaping onto him, and then run past all of these people here, but be sure to grab that observable right there. Grab these breakable pots right over here, so go ahead and break those like so. And those are our final ones for this mission. Then run on inside to our objectives. One of our objectives is going to be an observable, so go ahead and observe that. And then in the center of this room will be our final observable right there. Now we are on to our final mission in the Knights campaign, Chapter 1, Mission 6, Wolves Among Sheep. Again, doing this on easy difficulty, you can do it on whatever difficulty you want, and there are 10 observables and 5 breakables. The start of the mission will have you moving a ram that you have to protect, and then once you get it to the front gate, I would recommend going back to the spawn point and then continuing forward like I do. So from the beginning of the mission, we're going to want to go ahead and pick up some collectibles in this area before releasing the ram and heading inside. So first head up this path off to the side here, and you're going to be able to grab this observable right here. Then continue the path down a little bit and forward, and you will find yet another observable. And next to this observable right here is going to be a set of breakable pots that you can go ahead and break. And then from here, after breaking those pots, you can go ahead and observe the fortress, then head towards the ram, and before actually activating the ram, be sure to observe this entranceway right here, and then observe the ram itself. After making it inside for the first time and having a little fight here, go ahead and turn around and observe the broken down door. Then go ahead and observe this building, and finally go ahead and observe your commander. Then you can head up this path. This is all forward progression, and just continue up here, and you will find another set of breakable pots, which you can go ahead and smash and pick up the thing so that it counts. That is 2 of our 5. Then fight through some enemies here. Oops, oh god, he's, okay, there we go. Whoops, my bad. Anyways, fight through these enemies, then go ahead and jump down onto this one to take that one out, and then continue forward some more. Before hopping in here, observe this, and then turn around and come over here to get another set of breakable pots. After getting those breakable pots, head into that area that we just observed. A little bit further, your objective is going to be to reach the central hall. Before getting there, be sure to get your 2 final breakables. Here is one of them, and your final observable. You can take out the enemies along the path or just completely ignore them like I'm doing. Get this observable, which is the burning house, and our final set of breakable pots right up here. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope it helped you. If it did, be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, share, favorite, all that fun junk. Check down in the description, some links, some awesome things. My Twitter, Facebook, Twitch, Instagram, bunch of other things you might be interested in. Thank you for joining me. Keep it here for more achievement/trophy/collectibles guides, more For Honor. Check out the guides playlist to continue along with this collectible set of guides. And until tomorrow, ta-ra.